Hey guys, I'm gonna give you an update here on the power washer project. Kind of got fucked on it. Gave this part here to my buddy to weld. He said he could TIG weld it. That looks like the shittiest TIG weld I've ever seen in my entire life. It is blobbed on there worse than I could have MIG'd it with aluminum wire and made it look prettier than that shit. And it's cast, so there was an air bubble probably in the casting. He got over here and he said something just exploded. I don't know. And then he tried bobbing that back together. Warped the threads inside. I gotta try to drill that out and tap it. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. That's fucking bullshit. And then down inside there was something rubber that went from in there down to in here. I don't fucking know. I told him I wanted him to weld it. A 1/4 inch maybe, stop, let it cool down. 1/4 inch, stop, 1/4 inch, stop, 1/4 inch, stop. Instead, it looks to me like he just blobbed that whole goddamn thing together all in one shot. Heated the whole piece up like it was nothing. Melted that piece of rubber inside. I can barely blow through it. I mean, that's where the chemical pickup is, so I could care less. I'll cap that off or something. But water's got to come out of there. I told him, I warned him. I said, there's a piece of rubber in here. I said, you'll probably fuck it up some. I said, but if you take your time and let it cool down, you might get away with it. Well, that's the last thing I ever take for him to get welded. Fuck that. So I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I'm gonna put it together. I mean, I got no other choice really. I got it all apart and this far. I'm gonna try to, I don't know, maybe pick that rubber out of there. I'm sure it was in there for a fucking reason, but who knows. See how that goes. It probably won't work. And I'll end up going to the junkyard or something and trying to find one somebody got rid of, and maybe I'll find that piece and luck out. Either way, I got a good engine out of the deal, I guess. There's my other project. This wood stove I got for free. I'm gonna put it on Craigslist. I can't stand it. It's too small. It has rear feed for the air or some shit. It's supposed to be a coal/wood stove. It's not really efficient enough. I have to put that fan back there to blow air in it to keep it going. And it's just not good enough. So, I was watching Dave on Dave's Farm build his monstrous redneck wood stove. Used 3 of those. Welded them together and made a banging ass fucking stove for his place there. But I'm just going to make a single barrel for my shop. Should be plenty enough to do it. I hope. I couldn't find one that was all one piece, so I got one with a lid. I'm gonna weld that lid on there, hit it with some hammers, make it fit real well, weld that lid all the way around. I'm gonna cut out, if you can see these lines here, I'm gonna cut straight across there and then up and around for my opening. I got a nice redneck lid for it right here. Door, I should say. Yep. I'm gonna cut that out and use this as my door here. Voila. Weld some hinges on there. Cut out for a stovepipe. You'll see. I'll tape it all for you guys so you can see. Maybe you want to do it yourself. Be creative with it. Got the barrel for $8, so that was pretty cheap. I already got the stovepipe hanging out of the wall there. Just gonna weld some legs on it, cut out the opening. I gotta create something for a breather on the front of it. so it can suck air up through. Should be interesting. I don't have any plasma cutter or cut off torches or nothing like that, so I'm going to be making all my cuts with a cut off wheel and using a hammer and playing around with the metal, getting it the way I want. Burn it off. Hopefully get some good heat out of that thing for here in the shop. But just wanted to update you here on this power washer. He's had the fucking thing for a week and a half, and that's what I get. I don't know. I guess beggars can't be choosers. He did it for free, but he might have fucked it up permanently. Oh well. I'll give you some updates when I start cutting the barrel apart and doing that. I gotta put this fucking thing back together too. Oh well.